Well, good morning, everybody, and got a new setup today, and I promise you it's not just for looks, it's for efficiency. And I also got some feedback and was reminded of that feedback about how I need to fix the volume of my voice because I'm coming across a little bit too quiet. And so I hope that I fix that on this video. And if not, please let me know in the comments so that I can fix that for the next video, either make it louder or make it softer. But I do hope that maybe the music is sounding a little bit softer than normal, and maybe my voice is sounding a little bit louder than normal so that you're not having to skip videos because you can't hear my voice. So anyways, without further ado, let's start the video. I've got a couple packages that I do want to open up, and I did want to give you guys a heads up about the stack packs that I've released. It's just something that I came up with. I started selling them on eBay, and I released the first 5 stack packs, which is just kind of like a random assortment of a couple pieces of silver that I think are kind of cool. And so I've just kind of been putting these stack packs together and kind of going through authenticating the stuff on my verifier, and then going through and kind of putting together a little description of everything that's in there. So for example, this one is like a 1984 Prospector round, and there's also one of those 1 gram commemorative rounds that are not produced by Engelhard, just kind of like a little novelty round, but it is 1 gram pure silver. Kind of just put both of those into a little case. Got that Prospector round 1984 with a Silver Eagle reverse, all in an airtight capsule, and so I've just put these into a little case that's sealed up, and it's got a little QR code that takes you to my socials, and then we've also got a little unique serial number for each one. So this one is actually the 5th one that I put together, and so I got these are the first 5 that are going to be going out, so people are already bidding on them. So it's just kind of a fun little thing, to kind of have a little weekly activity. So these are kind of little things that I call stack packs. So this one's got 3 grams of Volcambi and 3 grams. I was told that I'm pronouncing Geiger incorrectly, and I'm assuming it's pronounced Geiger. So I'm going to start calling it Geiger now, and hoping that that's the correct way to pronounce it. So thanks for that feedback as well. I was also told that I was pronouncing Prospector rounds incorrectly, so I guess they're not pronounced Prospector and Prospector. I'm not sure on the exact pronunciation of a Prospector round. Yeah, maybe it's a Prospector round. So anyways, I think I've been calling them Prospector rounds, and so that was really bugging one of our viewers that I was pronouncing Prospector and Geiger incorrectly. So I'm going to really try to make an effort to pronounce those correctly, if I even did pronounce those correctly just now. So this is another 1984 Eagle reverse, and this one's got a serialized Geiger gram and a 1 gram Volcami Swiss. And so right there, it's hard to see. It's hard to see there in the text, but there's some text written there. In fact, you can kind of see that actually. So right there, it'll kind of tell you everything that's on there. So these are just got something to give people a little bit of reassurance that this stuff is legit. It's been purchased, like these rounds were purchased on AppMax, so like it's legit, man. And it's been double checked on the verifier. So anyways, I just think it gives people a little bit more reassurance. When you're buying silver and stuff, especially on eBay, you want to make sure that it's legit. And so there's a little Millennium Falcon round. So people are kind of bidding on these. I'm hoping that I'll get what I sold them for. But that's what the fun of auctions are. It's just kind of a fun activity, kind of bring people to your store. And everybody who buys silver should kind of be in the habit of sort of trying to figure out how to sell it as well, because you should practice selling, right? Because eventually you'll have to sell some, not all, but you'll have to sell, maybe you might want to sell some. So it's good to start practicing that. And so I'm trying to start, selling stuff, but also make sure that people who are buying from me are having a really good experience. I usually toss them a little extra something, and usually I usually sell most of my stuff honestly on eBay at a loss, because the fees are ridiculous, and usually when I'm selling on eBay, it's not my most prized possessions, because that's the stuff I want to hold onto for a little while and enjoy. But everything I buy is relatively quality in my opinion, so usually what I'm trying to get rid of is stuff that I kind of like not too many of, or that I've held for a while and that I'm kind of ready to get rid of some of them, and or just kind of want to share them, or really just try to figure out like what are people, what is the market value for the stuff that I have, right? Because I usually will go and buy stacks and stacks of things of the same thing, and then so it's good to kind of figure out like, well, what's the actual market value of that if you were to go and sell it not to a dealer. And so whatever I find out, I can share with you guys, and you can kind of see, right? You can always look at the sold prices on things and try to do your research that way. That's how I do research when I try to figure out, well, how much do I need to bid on something, or what will be a competitive price to bid on something if there's something that I really want in an auction. So anyways, just some kind of tips and tricks there. I've been sort of practicing just selling, and really it's well, my end goal here is really to not to really make money, but it's mainly to continue to curate my stack, and because I'm very happy with my stack, but I want to keep being happier and happier with my stack. And so right now I'm trying to just really market my products, which are already easy to market because they're really good products, but I just kind of market the products that I'm kind of sick of holding and that I have way too many of, and sell them to people who actually want those, who want to stack that kind of stuff, because that stuff is sometimes better than the stuff that they might normally stack. Like, I'd rather stack Millennium Falcon rounds that are limited mint than generic Buffaloes that are made by like 5 different mints. But anyways, I won't go into that. It's just nice to be able to offer somebody something kind of quality, but and also practice selling. And so the point I was getting at was kind of my underlying goal there right now, at least for selling, is not really to make money, because I don't really I already have covered my liabilities through day job and stuff like that. So there's not like shortage of money right now. I'm in the mode of trying to give back, and also trying to figure out how to future-proof my life. And so me and my business partner, which you probably didn't even know exists, right? It's not, SBS is not just me, it's me and my brother. And so, lawyer, farmer, good collaboration for business partners. Anyways, my brother is the one who did all the branding. He came up with that SBS logo, and came up with this idea of these packs. Came up with the idea of calling them stack packs, but regardless, it's teamwork, baby. Community building. Anyways, let's crack open to this. I don't even know where I'm going on these tangents. Let's open up a couple packages and find something unique. So anyways, I got these stack packs on eBay, but what I was thinking about doing was making some channel stack packs, and we could have a couple tiers, and it would be kind of like a subscription thing, right? And so there'd be a few available in each tier, and it'd be kind of like a monthly subscription, and these and I'd call these ones channel stack packs. And so it'd just be for a few of the kind of loyal subscribers, and they'll have different price points, so that you could either do like $10 or whatever, 40 or 50 bucks, or like $100. It might be 3 different tiers of monthly subscriptions that you could do, and there'll be a certain amount of each of them, and these ones will be a little bit nicer. How do I say nicer, I guess, than the eBay ones, even nicer than the eBay ones, because it's for the SBS community, right? And so thinking about doing some channel stack packs, something like this, but a little bit more premium, right? And have like a lottery style, so that there'll be certain ones, it'll be randomly chosen, but there'll be certain ones that are like extra nice, that'll have like a couple extra goodies in them, and so it'll be kind of like a lottery style, so everybody has a fair shot to get them. But anyways, let's take a look and see what we got here. Oh, A-mark bars. Silverstruck had a nice big tube of these, and in fact there's an A-mark bar in the intro video of this video that you've probably seen if you're familiar with these. I've just learned about A-mark bars, and these little 1 ounce ingots, poured ingots, are quite beautiful and extremely wonderful, and I'm very excited to hold this. So let's take a look. Yeah, I have started stacking these. They've gotten a little expensive now, so I'm trying to cool off a little bit. I've been, they're like over $50 for one of these now, I think. Wow, I'm so glad I got this, because this is extremely satisfying to hold. Oh my gosh, it's quite beautiful actually. Wow, look at that. And it's a little chunkster. In fact, he called these chubbies. They call these things chubbies, honestly, and it's so funny. But this is absolutely beautiful, and I just love this little chunker. This little chunky chubber. I love this A-mark bar. I'm very excited about that one. Let's take a look and see what we got in the second package. Seems to be a similar size. Is this the start of the chunks? Is this the start of the chunksters? It could be. This looks very much like one of those chunky McChunkersons. Oh man, I'm very excited about this. Oh yeah, absolutely. And this one is in much nicer condition, potentially. Not that the other one was in bad condition, but boy, is this nice. Whew. Little chunksters. Little chunksters. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of my little, reminds me of one of these. Little chunkster. One of my Geigers. Look at that. Look at these chunky McChunkersons. Oh, they're so cute. They call them chubbies. So anyways, shout out to Silverstruck for leading me on to these. I just am so happy to finally have some of these. I got so envious seeing them, and he had a whole big stack of them in his one of his recent videos. So go check that one out. This is kind of funny. I got this little spinner, and look at that. How cool is that? So maybe I should just stop messing around with my hands and stop trying to get into get the position of the camera correctly and just do this. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy this video, and anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed these little A-mark little nuggets of goodness. Peace.